Okay, so this is round 2 of the Let's Play Live an Evil. And by Let's Play, I mean I'm only going to explain it because I'm already doing a Let's Play of Chrono Trigger and I can't bother with like 20 of these. So the first scene you saw was the ninja. This is the cowboy scene. Each scene has a different way of dealing how the story will work, how the character battles people. But the battle system is pretty much the same in each one. You level up, you kill people, you equip items, and something. This is the robot one, and I'll explain all of these when we get to that point. This is the wrestler one. Yeah, as you see, they chose the Final Fantasy sprite style. That's how the battle starts. And it's probably the worst intro to any of them. So, welcome to Live a Evil. Now, a lot of people, oddly enough, call this Live a Live. But the true name of this should be Live an Evil, because it's what the title says, it's what the storyline wants, and all sorts of other stuff. So, let's start. And it takes a while for it to start, you know, I'm sorry, but, you know, it's probably because of the translator. Could be the game, though, I don't know. Okay. So anyway, Live an Evil is an RPG, Japanese only, no translations was given. I'm not even sure if they were thinking about it, but overall, it's kind of interesting. There we go. It's interesting because, as you can see, we have about 7 characters right here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we got 7 characters. Now, I believe we started on Monk or Ninja, so we're going to start with Ninja. In the Bakumu era of feudal Japan, to a shinobi who lives in the shadows, even during the era of upheaval, a secret mission is given. The ninja storyline is basically this. You will be given a mission. Your mission is to kill a feudal lord in a castle. You'll have to sneak and move around the castle as a ninja. Now this means that you'll be able to move around and either kill people or just get through. This RPG is very interesting, complicated, and probably the one that had the most work on it. Why? Because there was a bell system. And each time the bell system happens, the password of the whole castle changes, or you might see another thief in like 10 different places. When you play Ninja, it is most likely that even if you have a roadmap, you will see something different. So for people who would like to play the RPG and discover something new each time, Ninja is your best bet. Next is the Monk. The Monk is, oh yeah, we gotta do this. The location is China. There's an old martial artist atop a mountain called Mount Tashi. Having grown old, he searches for a young person to pass on his technique to. No, it's not okay. The Monk character is this. You go around gathering 3 pupils. You will train the pupils in your artist style, and the person who received the most training will be the pupil that learns your techniques. So this is the old Master Roshi Sensei bit, and the pupil that you choose out of the 3, which is a little kid, a sumo wrestler, and a girl who pretends to be a boy for the first part of the game. So yeah. So interestingly enough, you can choose which one of those 3 will continue the storyline for later. I'll mention that later. Rowboat. The for-hire transport ship Congo de Ingram is in the middle of its journey to Earth. Strange events occurred one after another on board the ship. The robot just created by Kato, the mechanic, will become involved. Robot has primarily one battle. He's perfectly capable of winning the battle, and he's perfectly capable of handling it. But this is a storyline RPG of just one end boss. That's the best way I can explain it. It's more like a text adventure thing. You know, all of them are handled and move around the same way, but it's basically a storyline and there's only one boss. It's like a movie. You control Robot. Robot gets in no trouble, and he only has one boss to handle. There is a mini game in the arcade where you get to control a superhero and challenge 9 bosses based on the planet. So technically there's only 10 fights in this game. There should be. Oh, a note to people. The storyline basically, you can kill robot, and if robot dies, robot dies. But primarily, what you want to do is remember one important thing from this, and that is robot's original name. Wrestler, the fierce young man. This fierce young man is aspiring to acquire all the special fighting techniques found throughout the world to claim the title of the world's strongest. Wrestler is interesting also. You get to battle opponents, and if they use their attacks on you, you relatively will learn the attacks after one hit. So it's more like a Mega Man kind of thing, but I don't think it's too, oh, this opponent's weak to Chicago rain style clubbing or something like that. You know, I don't think the opponents are weak to each other's attacks, but you learn the attacks by getting attacked by them. You get to choose from 6 wrestlers to battle at the start of it, and each knows like primary 2 special attacks you can learn. So it's interesting. Oh, it also has a final boss. Yeah. Cowboy, the Old West era of the American continent. A wandering man with a price on his head visits Scuzzy Town. I can never pronounce that. Search for materials for traps and ambush the outlaw gang known as the Crazy Bunch. Okay, there's one battle, there's the Crazy Bunch battle, and there's a final battle, I believe. Or it's just an event. In any case, the trap system is this. After the first battle, you get into a town, you talk to them, and you realize that the Crazy Bunch is going to come after you. So you have to walk around the town and gather items like carrots, magazines, pit holes, and you give them to the townsfolk, and the townsfolk will tell you in clues and riddles who's the best of setting up equipment. So you grab the nearest thing, give it to the slowest guy, grab the farthest thing, give it to the quickest guy, you pretty much get it. Depending on that, you'll either deal with only 3 guys at the end, or a full freaking screen full. Caveman, the Stone Age. Today, a free-spirited boy and his friend Gola, come of age, has arrived. A boy is coming of age in a time before the spoken language when man had a strong sense of smell. He could smell any beast or danger of any sort. Caveman works like this. You get a storyline, you get plenty of battles, and not much you can change, but there is a alchemy part of the game where you can mix bone with horn and thread and all of that other stuff. Kind of like the Chrono Trigger trading system. Only you get to make whatever you want out of the stuff you gather. So it's good to level up in here because you gain items and you can combine it to make a wicked stone axe of justice. Mechanical. In the not-too-distant future, there's a boy with supernatural power. I don't know. Boy with mind-reading abilities. Will the ancient devil wrote by Buruk Doki truly revive? This one's a pain. There's an event. This is primarily an event one. There's an event that you can do to let me think. Oh yeah, there's an event you can do to shoot. You have to do an event to wake up a robot, and it's a pain, and the translator's either off or the game doesn't explain it well, and it might cause you to get stuck. This one I would ask you to read a fanfiction. A frequently asked question. This video is worse than the last one. Kanika is the hardest. I view it as the hardest, but you know, it's probably not that hard, but the end boss was a little bit challenging, so yeah. We are going to go to Wrestler, because that's the quickest to get to, so I'm going to pause right now and show you the battle system. Okay, I'm going to explain a few things you missed. You missed the opening cutscene, which had full animation of everything, which was wicked awesome. No, I'm kidding. You missed naming the character, and yeah, all that other stuff. So we're going to challenge an opponent. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Stop! Jackie Roki. Called to be a sumo, he came from Wire to become the greatest. He failed, however, and he used his sumo skills in national wrestling. Skills. A little light and ogre grip. Those are the 2 skills we can learn. I won't be defeated by your Japanese skills. I'll squash you. Alright, of course he will. Now, let's see. Let's see if I remember how to do this. Alright. Alright, we can press buttons to get our health up. We can see how our attacks work. I'm going to try taunting. Ah, that recovers health. It levels up our power and our level. Alright, now we're going to try attacking this guy with Gale Fist. Alright, 56. Pretty good. We're going to try Spin Kick. And as you can see, the attack style and pattern change like a Tekken thing. I mean, like one of those turn-based games. Okay, we learn a Holy Gale. We're going to use a Holy Gale against this guy. And boom, that's how the game works. As you can see, it doesn't really do that much damage. We're going to try it one more time. But if you're surrounded, it's pretty good attack. By the way, I'm going to mention right now, you will need to level up these characters pretty well because there is a final boss that you'll all have to deal with as a team. Now we learned Ogre Grip. We're going to use Ogre Grip, and I'm going to explain one last thing. After you finish all 7 of the missions, there is one last mission in the Night Kingdom. I have never played it, so I can't give you any advice, but I just wish you the best of luck with Live in Evil. This is the second RetroNoobz RPG of the month. And Chrono Trigger is going to take too long to play this, so hope you enjoy this game. Find it and play it. I wish you all the best of luck. Yow.